Yo, what's good, Jets Nation? This is NY Jets Media, bringing you guys another episode on this series when I break down each position group on the New York Jets. And in this one, I will be talking about the tight ends. And before jumping into the video, I just want to say I've noticed I've had a lot of new subscribers, and welcome to the channel. I love having you guys here, and I'm excited to bring you guys consistent Jets content all throughout the summer and carrying over into the season. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And for those of you guys that do not know, I'm very active on Twitter and Instagram. I run fan pages for the Jets. It's titled NYJets_media. So make sure you guys check me out on both of those when you get a chance. And with that being said, let's jump right into this video. So this is my projected depth chart for the tight end position for the Jets, starting off with Chris Herndon, Ryan Griffin, Daniel Brown, and then Trevor Wesco. So there's 4 players on this position group, so I'm going to dive deep into each name. But going into the my overall thoughts on the position before I dive deep into each player, I think this is a very underrated position for the Jets on offense. We have some depth. We have players last year that stepped up for Chris Herndon because he didn't play all year. He started off suspended, and I'll get into all that. But Ryan Griffin really stepped up and showed that he can be a very good option for Sam Darnold. So this position is going to be huge for 2020 if hopefully Herndon and Griffin are healthy all year, because those are the 2 big X factors. If they're healthy, then this offense will be way better next year. So diving deep into Chris Herndon, my thoughts on him. I love Chris Herndon. His rookie year with Sam Darnold really surprised me. He was a 4th round or 3rd round pick out of Miami, and he had an instant connection with Sam. They had that rookie bond in 2018, and I was so excited to see Chris Herndon in his 2nd year with Darnold. And we all know what happened. He got suspended, and then his first game back, he caught a nice pass, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe Herndon's back, and then he's injured for the rest of the year. And what Herndon really is best at, especially with his connection with Sam Darnold, he really has that feel for the game. When Sam Darnold is escaping the pocket and he's in trouble and it's a broken down play, Herndon has the spatial awareness to get open and really get separation for Sam to make a throw downfield. How many times did you see Sam Darnold's rookie year roll out and then escape pressure, and you see Herndon down the seam, down the sideline, and Darnold lofts it over? Like, it was a good amount of times, like 5 or 6 times. So that is a huge security blanket for Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold needs that guy to lean on, he has chemistry with, and Herndon is that player. And I really am high on Herndon. I think he has potential to be a very productive tight end in this league if he could play all 16 games. He's young, he's hungry, and hopefully he can have a bounce back year. Obviously, he didn't do anything in 2019 since he didn't see the field, but I think most Jets fans are as high as Herndon as I am. I think his ceiling can be a top 5, top 10 tight end in the league. I don't think he has potential to be the best, but having a top 5, top 10 tight end on the Jets is still a positive. We need weapons around Sam Darnold, and I really think Chris Herndon has what it takes to develop into a number 1 option for Sam at that tight end position. So moving into Ryan Griffin. Ryan Griffin was a very slept-on player last year. Joe Douglas understood, okay, Chris Herndon's not playing, I have to make a move. So we traded for Ryan Griffin. We gave up a late 6th or 7th round pick for him, and he comes in and he solidified that tight end role. It looked like, I have a feeling Sam Darnold really likes his tight end. So having Chris Herndon with Ryan Griffin next year with that 1 and 2 punch, that is a really good 1 and 2 duo for the tight ends, and that's probably one of the best in the league. I don't want to hype up the Jets too much, but if Ryan Griffin is productive like he was in 2019, and if Chris Herndon was productive like he was in 2018, in 2020, if Griffin and Herndon both play that well, that tight end position can elevate this offense to another level that we've never seen, especially if the wide receivers get intact, and the offensive line is the most important position, obviously. If they're actually gelling, and then we have 2 healthy tight ends in Chris Herndon and Ryan Griffin, the potential is through the roof. And I'm really excited about this tight end position because we've never really had 1 or 2 tight ends that can play together. It's usually we had 1 guy. Dustin Keller was a beast. Jason Morrow was okay. We never had 1 and 2. So I feel like now that we have Ryan Griffin and Chris Herndon, like I keep saying, this offense has potential to take it to the next level. So getting into the depth purposes of this, hopefully these 2 won't see the field as much just for injury reasons, but they definitely be coming in for blocking purposes or sets and stuff like that. So Daniel Brown, he caught a touchdown pass from Sam Darnold against Washington last year. It was actually a really nice throw from Sam. He rolled out to his left, and he lofted it over to Daniel Brown. So this is another guy that obviously understands the Gase's system. He could be a good depth player. He's more of a receiving type of tight end than a blocking tight end. So having him as a third tight end, I'm okay with that. He's not going to really see the field that much, especially if they're healthy. So Daniel Brown being a depth player, I'm okay with that. And then looking at Trevor Wesco, he was another late round pick from Mike McCagnon. He is more of a run blocking type of tight end. He doesn't really excite me in the passing game, but he's somebody that you can come in and line up on the offensive line at the end and really hopefully make a difference in that run block or pass block scheme, because the more blocking, the better for this Jets offense. I feel like our biggest weakness ever since Nick Mangold and the Brick and all those guys are gone has been blocking and offensive line. So hopefully Trevor Wesco can develop into a dominant blocking tight end. Right now, I don't see him as anybody too, I don't see that much potential in Trevor Wesco where I think he can elevate it to the next level. That's why I have him fourth. I really think he's just strictly a blocking tight end. He caught like 1 or 2 passes last year, but his speed, his hands, I don't really know if he has enough good ball skills enough to be a good tight end. So hopefully I'm wrong and Trevor Wesco can develop and be another asset for Sam Darnold. But like I said before, I see him more as a run blocking tight end. So that really does it for my breakdown on these 4 tight ends. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the tight end position. As you guys can tell, I'm very high on it. So leave a comment down below what you guys thought of this video and let me know which position you guys want me to break down next. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let's go Jets! I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.